Hail Caesar! On this day in 2014, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was released in theaters. The follow-up to the hugely successful Rise of the Planet of the Apes was even more exciting, thrilling, and visually breathtaking. Which Planet of the Apes movie did you go bananas for? Let us know in the comments.
Number 10. Battle for the Planet of the Apes. This fifth entry also serves as a finale to the original Apes series. While the title suggests an epic culmination, Battle for the Planet of the Apes falls short.
Teacher! Teacher! You've spoken the unspeakable. In all our years of slavery to mankind, the word no was the one word we were electrically conditioned to fear.
The apes have descended from John Chambers' Oscar-winning makeup effects to Halloween-quality masks with lip movements that rarely sync up with the dialogue. We see little of the planet, with most of the plot confined to the apes' uninspired village.
Explain. You wouldn't understand.
Otto will make the future. With this.
The titular battle is especially underwhelming as vehicles gradually move toward a fleet of repetitive gunfire. It all builds to a main villain dying by plunging from a tree that wasn't even far off the ground. The story admirably tries to bring things full circle, but we understand why Hollywood abandoned this franchise for 28 years.
We'll rebuild what's ruined and begin again. Tell me something, MacDonald. Can we make the future what we wish?
I've heard that it's possible, Caesar.
Number 9. Planet of the Apes. Believe it or not, the hype was through the roof leading to this reimagining's release. With Tim Burton on a hot streak, we had every reason to assume he would breathe new life into the IP.
Take your stinking hands off me, you damn dirty human!
The project also seemed tailor-made for Rick Baker, who devised arguably the most expressive makeup effects the franchise had ever seen. While some actors behind the ape makeup are having fun, the humans range from bland to stupidly unlikable.
Is there another way out of the city?
Do not get involved with these humans.
Why did you help me? Huh? Why would you take that chance?
Because you're not usual.
The dull plot is riddled with awkward moments and confused commentary. Although the twist ending is technically closer to the original book, it proved so baffling and random that not even Burton could explain it. He figured somebody else would in the sequel that never got made, and for good reason. Number 8. Beneath the Planet of the Apes. This direct follow-up to the original classic sadly took a step backward.
I don't know what planet we're on, but the fact is, we're both of us here. We're breathing, we're conscious, we got plenty of oxygen, water.
Charlton Heston clearly wanted to star in this sequel about as much as he enjoyed being in Bowling for Columbine. Heston's Taylor is thus absent for most of the picture, with James Franciscus's Brent serving as an almost identical stand-in. The first half needlessly retreads the first film until we venture into New York's underground ruins.
This used to be my home. I lived here, worked here. What happened? What could have happened?
While the art direction is inspired, the plot goes off the rails with the arrival of a secret society that worships a bomb and wears human skin. Did David Lynch hijack this production? By the climax, you wish someone would just blow it all up, which is precisely what Heston does. No more sequels for him.
It's doomsday. The end of the world.
Number 7. Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. We're getting into pretty good territory now. After playing Cornelius in 2 of the 3 previous films, Roddy McDowall returns as his son Caesar.
Now listen to me, Caesar. There can be only one talking chimpanzee on Earth. The child of the 2 talking apes, Cornelius and Zira, who came to us years ago out of the future and were brutally murdered for fear that one very distant day, apes might dominate the human race.
Growing up hiding his intelligence, Caesar is compelled to accept his destiny as leader of the apes, who have been enslaved by humans. While Caesar experiences the worst humanity has to offer, he also recognizes the good, attempting to balance mercy and strength while bringing salvation.
But I will tell you something that is the belief that human beings are kind.
No, Caesar. There are some.
Oh, a handful perhaps, but not most of them. Oh, they won't learn to be kind until we force them to.
Fans of the modern Apes films will recognize numerous themes and characters that stemmed from this penultimate chapter in the original continuity. Although many of these ideas would be better executed in subsequent films, Conquest provided a solid blueprint with thoughtful real-world parallels and one of McDowell's most commanding performances throughout the series.
My people will crouch and conspire and plot and plan for the inevitable day of man's downfall.
Number 6. Escape from the Planet of the Apes. The best of the original sequels, this third film sees Cornelius and Zira travel back to when humans were dominant.
Zira.
I'm not his mate, I'm yours.
Control yourself. I think they're trying to be kind.
It sounds silly, and Escape does have some of the franchise's most legitimately funny moments as Cornelius and Zira turn into media stars. The apes go from being celebrated to feared, though, as Zira becomes pregnant. With humanity's future seemingly in jeopardy, the government seeks to ensure Zira's baby isn't born.
Do you want them and their progeny to dominate the world, Mr. President?
Well, not at the next election, no. But one day, if the progeny turn out as well as the parents, who knows? They may do a better job of it than we have.
By destroying the world?
As some modern critics have pointed out, the film debuted not long before Roe v. Wade went to the Supreme Court, making it relevant even more than 50 years later. At its heart are two deeply empathetic performances from Roddy McDowall and Kim Hunter as a couple denied the chance to live peacefully.
You don't like them very much, do you?
Who?
Humans.
We met hundreds since we've been here. And I trust 3.
Number 5. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. A decade after the Burton misfire, Rise rebooted the franchise again with a much better outcome.
Are you watching this? This is unbelievable.
In lieu of prosthetic makeup, the apes are portrayed through motion capture technology. This could have backfired, but when the great Andy Serkis and the visual effects wizards at Weta Digital are involved, the results are nothing short of groundbreaking. With minimal dialogue, Serkis gives one of his most meditative and physically demanding performances as Caesar.
No!
The human characters might not be as interesting as Caesar or his fellow apes. In a post-COVID world, though, watching humanity's downfall feels eerily more practical than we'd like to admit. It's capped off with an exhilarating climax, doing for San Francisco what the original did for New York.
Caesar is home.
Caesar's home.
Number 4. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. With the previous film concluding Caesar's story on such a poignant note, we weren't sure if the Apes franchise needed to continue under Disney's reign.
What a wonderful day! What a wonderful day! Are we thankful for the words of Caesar? We are thankful. Do we bend our heads? We bend.
However, we were pleasantly surprised by the latest entry, which takes place generations after Caesar. His presence is still felt as some use Caesar's words to inspire hope, while others use them to impose force.
My family. I will find them. I will bring them home.
While the apes are more evolved than ever, humans may also be staging a comeback, which could either lead to alliances or war. Director Wes Ball delivers a grand and immersive spectacle of world building, with strong character dynamics at the forefront. It succeeds as both an extension of Caesar's legacy and the start of a new legacy that will hopefully keep growing in future sequels.
The elders did not tell us everything about this world.
Number 3. War for the Planet of the Apes. When the reboot series commenced, there was more emphasis on the humans, with Caesar almost being a supporting player.
You're him. You're Caesar. We've been searching for you for so long.
By the time we got to war, this was undoubtedly Caesar's world, and humans were just living in it. Woody Harrelson's Colonel may attempt to reclaim the planet, although he's clinging to a hierarchy that no longer exists as the apes are now more evolved than humans.
You came here to kill me. Were you gonna show me mercy?
I showed you mercy when I spared your men. I offered you peace, and you killed my family.
The harsh winter backdrop reflects the changing world, which will never be the same once spring comes. With the apes taking center stage, Matt Reeves' film is one of the most engaging examples of visual storytelling we've ever witnessed. Living up to its title, this is a truly effective war story with brutal action, quiet intensity, and heartbreaking deaths.
Apes are strong. With or without me.
Number 2, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. In the second chapter of Caesar's arc, Matt Reeves didn't just remind us how thought-provoking Planet of the Apes could be.
Apes! Do not want war, but will fight if we must.
He took it to new territory with echoes of a Shakespearean tragedy. In just 3 years, motion capture has taken enormous leaps forward. But that's far from the only improvement. With humanity struggling to survive and apes ascending, Caesar attempts to maintain peace. That peace is challenged by an ape named Koba, possibly this franchise's most cunning and destructive, yet also relatable villain.
Human work. Human work. Human work!
The layered rivalry between Caesar and Koba is the driving force in a story that doesn't just pit apes against humans, but also apes against apes. Above all else, it's about dominance versus compassion, with the latter not always proving practical.
I'm sorry. My friend.
I thought we had a chance.
Number 1, Planet of the Apes. Being based on a book originally titled Monkey Planet, few could have expected how seriously the original film would take itself.
Still can't accept it. Time's wiped out everything you ever knew. It's all dust.
Looking at the talent involved, though, it's evident why this amounted to a sci-fi classic. In addition to being helmed by patent director Franklin J. Schaffner, actors like Charlton Heston, Roddy McDowall, and Kim Hunter brought genuine gravitas to every line.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
The script was penned by Michael Wilson, who co-wrote Lawrence of Arabia, and Rod Serling, who created The Twilight Zone. The result is a perfect blend of their styles, encompassing Wilson's sweeping scope and Serling's signature twists. In addition to being unexpected, the iconic ending prompts the audience to re-evaluate the movie they just watched, exposing humans, not apes, as their own worst enemy.
We finally really did it. You maniacs! You blew it up! Oh, damn you! God damn you all to hell!
What's your definitive ranking of the Apes franchise? Let us know in the comments.
Ever hear of Planet of the Apes?
The movie or the planet?
The brand new multi-million-dollar musical. And you are starring as the human.
It's the part I was born to play, baby!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.